Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the NardCraft server. I have one main goal for today, and that is to finish up the roof on this villager trading house. Don't mind the mess over there. I've been working on getting some villagers to actually put in this thing. As we fly out here, you can see, once we spin around, I got the two lower portions of the roof jut-outs done. But realistically, I would say maybe that's only a quarter of the total amount of copper that we need to finish up this thing. I also did a bit more work inside, getting the staircases in place and adding some lanterns, but I still haven't worked out yet how I'm actually going to detail the whole thing. I also got all the villagers in here into their appropriate spots and labeled. Over here, I'm doing something a bit crazy. I want to get 8 masons that have all 16 varieties of terracotta color trades. This way I have a renewable source of terracotta without having a million villagers. It's going to take a lot of time to get that combination right, and unfortunately, a lot of villagers will have to donate their lives for the cause. Also, the other day on stream, I set up this little goat pen and started breeding these guys as a few people on the server wanted to have a goat pet. And they've been a little hard to find in the wild as of late. The shopping district's also been growing like crazy lately. We got this bone shop that Zed just set up, and Smokey's got a little boat shop on the shore that sells netherite. And King and Mayday have teamed up and made a few tree farms and are setting up this cool looking log shop back here. Progress, progress, progress. Oh, I see them working on it. I see them running around back there. What? Mayday was up there. And then King was somewhere down there? There's King. I can't wait to see this thing once it's done. It's going to be awesome. So now I need to head back over to that crazy copper ore vein and try and grab as much as I can and really see if I can find enough to finish up the roof. Wow, this island really is starting to come together looking at it from up here. That's so cool looking. So I've been at this for a little bit now, maybe an hour or so, and I'm starting to think that I've pretty much dug out all the copper that is over here. And unfortunately, I don't think it's going to come close enough to what I need to finish off the roof. So this is all the copper I managed to get. 5 full stacks of raw copper blocks. Just got to break all these down. Oop, didn't have enough room in my inventory for this little guy. And toss them in this little smelter setup we got going on over here. It looks like a lot of copper when it's broken back down like this, but unfortunately, it's really not. I think maybe I'll be able to get like another quarter of the roof done with what we got over here. Just got to replenish the fuel and let this stuff finish up smelting for a bit, and we will see what we get. Well, that's what we got. Those are the 2 other high points of the roof. 1 more quarter of it done, I'd say. It's starting to take shape. At least it's starting to look pretty darn cool. In the middle, it's going to have like a little bit of a slope down and then 3 more large side window jut outs, but we are definitely going to need a lot more copper for that. So in order to get enough copper, I think it's finally time to get a copper farm. I've seen a bunch of different designs for a farm like this, but the basic concept of each uses 2 interesting mechanics relating to zombies. The first is that an attacked zombie has a chance to spawn in more zombies, and sometimes when you have a captain zombie, they can spawn in a ton of zombies at once. The second is that zombies, when submerged in water, will turn into a drowned, and it's the drowns that will drop the copper. Nembomb does a great job of explaining those concepts in his video. I'll put a link to that into the description. And the actual build for the farm comes from another YouTuber named Crimulus. I will also put that link in the description. So we are over here at my bartering farm because I need a bunch of iron nuggets. I don't have my own iron farm right now, so this is the best I got. And that's okay though, because I'm actually using them to make a whole bunch of chains. So in this case, nuggets are perfectly fine for me. Now to actually get the zombies to spawn in more zombies, I don't want to be the one attacking them. Don't want to kill them or anything. So this farm uses snow golems, pelting them with snowballs to get them to spawn in those reinforcements. Don't need these melons anymore, so we're going to clear this out and we're just going to expand our pumpkin farm. Currently, I don't actually have any snow to make these guys, so I'm just flying to this mountain to collect a bit. Seems to be plenty around here. Oh, is this powdered snow? Interesting. I didn't think there was any this close to my base. Oh no, I'm sinking. Is this stuff going to kill me? Can I get out of here? That only did half a heart of damage. That was nothing. Come on. Anyway, let's get some of this snow. Okay, that's not going to work. Maybe up here? Can I collect this snow? Let's see. Here we go. Now we have some snow blocks. Taking those snow blocks, I made a little farm over here where I can just harvest snowballs from a snow golem and hopefully just turn those into a bunch more snow golems. Okay, let's get this shovel out and... Oop. Oh, wait. I'm just getting snow layers. Oop. Didn't mean to hurt you, dude. Can I turn these into snow blocks? No, not in a 4x4. Is this the wrong shovel for this? Can't punch it. Won't get snowballs that way. Can't craft it. Let's grab a different shovel. Oh man, it's raining. Okay, so this shovel doesn't actually have silk touch, so hopefully this will work to get snow. Where'd he go? Oh no, there's just a snowball left. Do snow golems melt in the rain? Let's make another one here. Come on. Oop. Oh, he's taking... Oh, no. Okay, I guess I have to put a little bit of a roof on this thing. Okay, hold on one sec. Let me get a roof on this thing and we'll be back to it. Okay, I got a roof on it. I got the right shovel, and now we are getting a ton of snowballs. So now, once I get a bunch of these, I'm going to need a little bit more of these pumpkins. And we should be good to actually go over to where I'm going to make this farm and start it. So I'm over here, not too far from my base, but at least outside of render range. And there's this cool little rocky shore area that I kind of want to use. And I found a spot in the ocean right off the coast over here where I can build up and put this thing. I want to keep it away from people's bases for now because I'm not sure how much lag it might cause with so many zombies that's going to be spawning in while it's running. I think right here is the perfect spot to build it. So I am just going to place a block here, and we're going to go into a time lapse as this thing gets built. So I only ended up building one half of the farm for now because I want to make sure it works well before I commit to building the other half. Now to start it up, we actually need to get one of these zombies in there. So I've asked people not to sleep, and hopefully we can get one of these two guys down into that chamber. Come on. Go in there. Come on. Uh-oh, I've fallen off. This is a little bit more complicated than I thought to get them in there. Maybe I should have used trapdoors. Did they despawn? Nope, they're in there. Okay. Okay, perfect. You can see the two of them down there, and any second the snow golem should see them too. Yep, and start throwing snowballs at them, just like that. Now, hopefully, as they come down this thing a little bit further, they should start to spawn in. Yep, there we go. There's the reinforcements. It's going to take a minute or two for this thing to get totally jammed up. Yep, there we go. The whole thing is pretty well congested with zombies now. And they should start converting to drowned. Yep, just like that. And now they'll fall into the killing chamber down here. And maybe we AFK at this thing for a little bit and see how much copper we actually get for having just one half of this chamber built up. Well, I've had this running for maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and these guys just keep pouring down here. So let's take a look and see how much copper we actually got so far. Head down to the collection storage area, and not bad. Not quite a full stack yet, but for only a few minutes, pretty darn good. And these guys, besides dropping copper, also drop a lot of XP. So I went ahead and built up the other side to this farm. Didn't take too terribly long, maybe an hour per side. And I just got the zombies back in here to prime it up. And after a few minutes, boom, you can see both sides get super packed with these guys. That's why I wanted to keep this away from people's bases. So I'm going to AFK at this thing overnight, and we will see how much copper we actually end up with in the morning. I'm going to guess it'll be more than enough to finish off the roof. Well, time for the big reveal. And this shulker is all the copper we got from that session. And, let's see, it's a lot. It's a crazy amount. And it's more than enough to finish off the roof to this villager trading house. However, there is one really big problem. Something strange is occurring on the server. The bees are disappearing. Multiple witnesses have confirmed this. First, it was Vic's bee farm. Then, Clone tried to make a bee farm, and they disappeared from his. And as of last night, Mayday's bee farm is down. Now, some people might say that this is a sign of the end times. However, I would disagree. In fact, it's a bug. It is a bug in 1.18.1 and in 1.18.0. However, in 1.18.2, it does seem to be patched. But for the meantime, I have found what I believe to be a temporary solution. And that solution is this. This is the spawn chunks. Now, from what my testing has shown, if I make a bee farm within these spawn chunks here, I will actually be able to have this going when nobody's online, when nobody's here, and without the bees despawning. So that is going to be my goal for today. So you may be wondering why this is such a problem. Well, I need honeycomb in order to wax all that copper. I really don't want any of it to be oxidizing on the roof. I want a really nice, clean copper look. And right now, the number of bees I have to actually make this farm is fairly low. So we need to make this little bee sanctuary where we can bee-read up a bunch of these guys. I think I've got enough to actually get this farm fully going now. I built up 4 different sections of it, and since this is basically running 24/7, I think that's more than enough. Just got to get all the hives in here and then put all of the shears into the dispensers. And I think that's more than enough. Now it's kind of time to just let this thing run and see how much honeycomb we got. Maybe it's time for a little bit of an adventure while we wait. Earlier in this episode, I showed the little goat pen off the side of my base. Well, now it's time to get another exotic animal. It's panda time. I want to build a little panda sanctuary on the shopping district island. And over here is one of the few bamboo forests on the server. And there we go. There's our first panda. We got 2 of them together. Just going to breed them up so we have a backup in case anything goes wrong bringing these guys to the island. Hello, baby panda. Aww. He's so cute. Okay, let's get one of these guys in a boat. Come on. Panda, roll in the boat. He rolled into the boat. And now we got to get you back to our shopping district. Let's go for a little bit of a boat ride, my friend. You are huge compared to this boat. I don't know how we are still afloat right now. Okay. I've got them back to the shopping district, and I've gone ahead and made like a little bamboo pen for them. I'm hoping this kind of keeps them contained for the time being. I also found that there is a turtle breeding area on this island, so this might just become like a petting zoo at some point with all the different animals we have over here. There we go. Nice little bamboo pen for these little pandas to hang out in. I think they're happy. I think they like it. They better like it. They can't really roll out of it either, so good. I think that's given us more than enough time to let this honeycomb farm run. So let's take a look at what we got. Not bad, not bad. Okay, so each of these produced a bit more than a stack. I think that should be enough honeycomb to wax all the copper blocks we need. So we're going to take this back over to the roof and get the copper waxed and get that thing built. Finally time to finish it up. And it's done. I'm super happy with this. I think this is probably the best roof I've ever built. It's a bit inspired from Good Times with Scars builds on Season 8 of HermitCraft, but I modified it heavily for this larger structure. And it's kind of cool because you could fly in and out of the different windows right now, but from afar, yeah, I'm super happy with that. I guess in the next episode, we got to do some detailing to the outside to really finish this thing off. But my word, this was a long time coming. Really, really cool looking. And unfortunately, that's about all the time we have for this episode. Even though the only thing we accomplished really was getting this roof done, all those farms are going to be super beneficial in the long run. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Sorry for the break between this one and the last ones. This time of year, movies pick up, and it gets really a bit tricky to be putting these out regularly. But I'll do the best I can through this spring and summer. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.